Hey there guys, this is Darwin with another review, and this is Hill Farmstead's Everett. This is a 7.5% ABV porter coming from Hill Farmstead. It's actually one of the few brews that actually, I'm going to pour myself a little bit actually, just a little bit, yeah. That's a good amount. It's actually one of the few beers that actually makes it out of the brewery. I had it actually a year and a half ago in New York. I've actually had it 3 times in New York, and randomly Hill Farmstead sort of sends kegs of this beer, maybe Author or some other random beers, down to other states, and New York is one of them. So yeah, excited to dig in. Let's dig in. It's actually another spontaneous review, so you'll see how I react to this beer. So really nice and viscous kind of black color, really nice. Really good coating on the glass. It looks almost like a bigger beer, sort of like Bourbon County when you swirl it. It sort of just sticks to the glass. This has that kind of action at 7.5%. Really nice. I get this nice kind of huge kind of chunky chocolate, a good amount of roast. It doesn't smell like a lighter roast. It's like a good robust kind of roast for 7.5% beer. A little bit of coffee, again all that chocolate. Even a little bit of kind of molasses kind of thing. It smells fantastic. Cheers. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah. The first time I had this beer, I wasn't blown away because I was obviously it's my first Hill Farmstead beer, and I was like expecting something to completely shock me. And then I really sat there and thought about the beer and the fact that it was 3.5% ABV, and slowly I've grown to really much more enjoy this beer. It's shocking how much flavor this beer has for 7.5. Jeez. In the front, it's that rich chocolate. It's bittersweet chocolate. It's a little bit of like milk chocolate. It's just so rich in a chocolate flavor. You get a little nice kind of roast quality in the middle. It goes on to really a light kind of mocha bitter coffee. It really transitions very well from that chocolate roast character, bitterness of the coffee. A nice and medium mouthfeel on this one. You can actually get this nice kind of yeast expression or something, or maybe it's hops or something. There's another kind of note there that sort of shines itself through around towards the end of the palate. In that front end, along with that chocolate, you almost get this little kind of bitterness. I imagine it's of hops, but it's sort of like licorice, a little bit of molasses. Bitterness really counteracts that huge chocolate flavor that's in this beer. Good amount of sweetness, good balance of that bitterness and sweetness. It's an extremely well-crafted beer. Again, good mouthfeel, a lot of like robust kind of porter notes, chocolate, coffee, everything is there that you want. It's just really full flavored. You'd even have, oh man, it's just really good. Yeah, you drink this beer at 7.5%, and then you want to compare it to other beers towards the porter style around 5 to 7. And you'll be blown away by this beer. This beer just offers, again, mouthfeel and tons of flavor. This beer drinks better than beers that I've had at 9 to 11%. Imperial stouts in that range. I've had beers that don't even come close to this, and this is this beer really punches much higher than its weight. So yeah, highly recommend this one. I mean, Hill Farmstead is just absolutely killing it with beers. I actually remember a specific beer, Earl, which is their coffee oatmeal stout, which comes in around 6% ABV. And first time I had it, wasn't extremely impressed. Had it yesterday, actually 2 days ago at the brewery, and I was sitting there, absolutely blown away by how much coffee was in the beer. And even though it's not my favorite Hill Farmstead beer, arguably maybe on the lower tier, I still sat there and thought about at the tasting of that beer, and just I just thought about the fact that I would love to buy this beer all the time. If that beer was on the shelf, I would buy it all the time. Earl is just a well-built coffee stout, lots of coffee flavor, really nice mouthfeel for a 6% beer. Yeah, like even if the beers don't blow you away as Hill Farmstead beers, you still like put them in the context of all beers, and then you sort of realize that these Hill Farmstead beers are just completely something else, different animals. And Everett's one of them. Really highly recommended. Incredible porter. Until next time, guys, Cheers later. Oh yeah, by the way, another note. I'm gonna ramble on a bit more. The barrel aged Everett's actually really good. I like that one. Really nice whiskey forward kind of beer. Unfortunately, do not have a bottle for you guys to review for you guys, but if you get that one or this one's actually one of those beers where it sort of stands up as a beer by itself, and the barrel aged does not completely make it, a completely different experience. That's like makes it so much better. I think both have their merits. I think the Everett's really incredible. Until next time, guys, cheers. Giving this beer a 98 out of 100. Later.